Shalom, Shalom, Israel. It's your brother Yeshai Lions Well. I'm saying, call halal to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I'll pay all homage to my elders who pushing this truth before my times, and all my brothers and sisters on the highways and byways, pushing truth in these last days, bulls and lion. I got a little teaching today, and I want to start off the importance of coming out in the highways and the byways, teaching the Bible. Let me find the book of 2 Timothy. The book of 2 Timothy. In the book of 2 Timothy, it reads, Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that in Hamashiach Yahushua, and the things that thou hast heard of me, and among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. So, in these last days, the Most High, He gave us a commandment for the men to go out there and teach the Bible. But you're not going to see a lot of preachers out here on the street teaching the Israelites, the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, their true nationality. You're going to see them in these churches getting money from the people, but you're not going to see men out there on the street teaching. But like you see the Israelite men who waking up, we're out here in the streets teaching bulls and lions in these last days in the land of captivity. So that's what the Lord said. Thou therefore, what the Lord said, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, because going out here and labor and teaching, you gotta be a soldier out here, you gotta be brave as a lion to go out here and teach your people, because Israel is very rebellious. Israel don't want to hear this Bible. They don't want to do the law, what the Most High says. Most of them don't believe in the Bible. So you got to be a soldier for the Lord. No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he surely lawful. The husbandman that labor must be first partakers of the fruit. So if you want to be a part of the so-called elect, you're going to be part of the 144,000, you got to go out there and teach. You got to be like a soldier for Yahushua, because Yahushua, when he walked, he teached in front of the Pharisees, in front of the Romans. He wasn't afraid. So you got to be a soldier to go out here. That's why the Lord put in the spirit for me to go out here and teach His Bible in the land of my captivity, because I want to be a part of the elect, and I want to be a soldier for the Most High. And said, every man strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. The husband that labor must be first partakers of the fruit. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things, because the Lord, He don't give you the spirit to understand this Bible by doing precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Remember that Yahushua Mashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of Yahweh is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is of Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. So I'm out here doing this for the elect, because not that many people are going to be saved these last days, because a lot of people are not going to believe in the Bible. They're going to think the Bible's fake, they're going to believe in science. So I'm out here for the elect. Anybody got eyes to see and ears to hear, I'm out here for the elect. Now, because I want to be do the work of the Lord. And it reads, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is Hamashiach, Yahushua with eternal glory. It is for faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will also deny us. I don't want to deny the Lord. That's why I'm out here teaching my people in the highways, the byways, a one-man armed by myself, because I don't want to deny the Lord. So when the Lord come back for the second coming, I want him to repay me for all this work that I did for him by being a soldier and laboring for him. That's why I'm out here on the highways and byways and the Sabbath teaching my people. Anybody got ears to hear and eyes to see. If we believe not, yet he abides faithful, he cannot deny himself. So if people don't believe in his Bible, don't believe in the Son of Man, or believe in the Most High, he can't deny himself. These things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to subverting of the hearers. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh the Most High, a workman needeth not to be ashamed, rightly divide the word of truth. So us men on these highways and byways, we've been studying this Bible. We understand this Bible. We got to understand the all to go out there and teach our people, to be a soldier for the Lord, to bring in the sheep. Because the Lord said, if you love me, feed the sheep. So I don't want to deny the Lord because I don't want to deny me. Because a lot of people deny the Lord, even though in their heart, even like in their mouth, they confess the Lord, but with their mouth, they confess him, but with their heart, they deny him. I don't want to deny the Lord, that's why I'm out here doing the work. Study to show yourself approved unto the Most High, workmen that need him not to be ashamed, rightly divide the word of truth, but shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase into more ungodliness. A lot of people come out here and talk against the Bible and profane babbling and just be making all type of stuff, going off how they feel in their heart, but not according to this Bible. Peter says, if you want to minister from the oracles of the Most High. A lot of people want to go off how they heart, how they feel, and try to think that the Most High thinks like them. He don't get down like that. He don't get down like that. That's what the Lord said, but shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase into more ungodliness. That's why these pastors says that you can break the commandments and sin, but sin is the wages of death. So basically these pastors out there saying for people just to continue in sin, to go to the lake of fire. That's profane babbling. That's going to lead to ungodliness. And the word will eat as do a canker, of whom Hemiasis and Philetus, who concerning the truth have erred, saying that the resurrection is past already and overthrew the faith of some. So these two Israelites said that the resurrection already happened. But the resurrection is about to happen when the second coming, when the Lord is going to raise the dead. He's already raising the dead of the Israelite men who came into this truth, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American, the 12 tribes of Israel. We was dead because we was in sin, but he's raising us up for us to go out there and teach, because the second coming is about to happen when he's going to physically raise the dead. Because when Yahweh was on that cross, the dead rose because there was a resurrection when he was on that cross, and they all showed themselves in Jerusalem, in the Gospels. Who concerning the truth having erred, saying that there's the resurrection is past already and overthrew the faith of some. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh standing sure, having the seal of the Lord, knowing them that are his. And let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. So if you want to be a follower of Christ, you got to reject this world and go out and be bold as a lion, and you got to shun sin by rehearsing these righteous acts. You can't be out there saying, "Oh, I'll follow Christ," but you want to be 1 foot in the world, 1 foot dealing with the Most High. You can't serve two masters. What the Lord says, who concerning the truth, having erred, saying that the resurrection is past already, and overthrew the faith of some, nevertheless the foundation of Yahweh stands, surely having the seal of the Lord, knowing them that are his. And let everyone that names the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. So if you want to go around and teach, you got to depart and rehearse these righteous acts and repent. Repentance is not by saying, oh, God, forgive me, and doing the same thing. You actually got to turn from it. So if you're a thief, you no longer steal. If you're an adulterer, you no longer commit adultery. You actually have to physically make a change in your mind that you want to change for the Lord. You can't just, with your mouth saying, I want to change, but don't have no actions with it. But in a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood, of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these things, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meant for the master, used to prepare to every good work. Fly also youthful lust. A lot of people in these last days, they want to just continue with this world. This world about to be destroyed by nuclear fire by the other nations. North Korea, Russia, they're about to get ready to bomb America. Because you got to flee from the useful lust, or you're going to be destroyed and land in captivity. The so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American. Because America pushed sin. America lets you do what you want to. That's why a lot of people are going to die in America, because this world, this